Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're talking about 3 different LEGO Technic trucks. All 3 of these are currently still available from LEGO. This is a rebrickable model that you can purchase from rebrickable.com. What you do is you part out the 42110, the LEGO Land Rover Defender, and then you can build yourself a Jeep Brute. The tires are not included in that. To get the tires, you need to go to lego.com, click on their bricks and pick a brick tabs on their website. Under set number, you search for 42099, hit apply. Then you can scroll down on page 1. You'll find the rims. They're about $2 a piece. Then over on page 2, you'll find the tires. They're about $3.50 a piece. So we ordered 5 of those tires. What we did was we, of course, put the 4 tires on, and then we have 1 extra tire mounted here on the back. I used extra leftover parts from this build to create just a small little stand to hold that tire neatly in the bed. But let's move these 2 out of the way for just a second, and we can talk a little more about this model. So this designer was able to really incorporate a lot of details into this vehicle. So you can see the skeletonized doors here. These all open very nicely. He was able to include some really nice interior with the seats there. You also have gear shifters here. So this will shift the truck into reverse, neutral, and drive. And then here you have a low and a high setting. You can see the gears being engaged there. That's very nice. The tailgate and bed area has a lot of nice detail on it with those cheese slopes. And you can drop this tailgate down just by popping up on those studs there that kind of hold it in place. So that's really nice. The front hood does open, so you can get a look at the engine. So you're able to pop that up right there. So there we have the engine block. And as this vehicle moves, the engine, let's shift it into low, and we'll throw it into high there. So as the vehicle moves, those pistons do go up and down, which is very nice. So it's awesome that they're able to incorporate such detail like that. There is a cam underneath these pins here that does rotate, which is able to push those pistons up and down. So that's really cool. There is even a kickstand for the hood, so you can prop the hood up. That's really nice. And then there is this stud here, so when you put that down, you can clip it into place. So that's really cool. On the front, you do have the winch incorporated right in front of that classic Jeep grille. There is also a lock on the winch, so you can engage that, and this right here will lock in to that gear and stop the winch from paying out. So that's very nice. You have a nice bumper on the front, very cool. And also you have some really nice suspension work. So here on the front, you've got dual shocks. So I can get it to focus, there we go. So you have dual shocks on both sides. Same in the rear. You have dual shocks there as well. So very cool, very awesome. And when you purchase the instructions for this, it does give you the opportunity to build this with a slight change in the suspension. So you can use the standard Defender tires if you want to use those, but you don't have to. I think this right here looks fantastic with the larger tires. It really gives it a towering, dominant look. And I can't wait to figure out exactly where I'm going to place this in the LEGO room, because it just, I mean, it is an eye catcher. Okay, so we have here the Jeep Rubicon, and we also have the Ford Raptor. Currently, both of these sets are available on Amazon as well. This one is at $100. This one is on sale for 20% off for $40. So I really like the idea of comparing these 3 at these 3 different price points, and you can see kind of what your money is going to get you as far as scale is concerned. So inside, you do have the semblance of an engine, so that's really nice. Same on the Ford Raptor. You do have a engine there, and now the Raptor does have a V6 that's turbocharged in there, so that's why you're only seeing the 6 pistons instead of an 8 piston. When it comes to suspension on these kits, you do not have any form of spring shocks on the front. You do have 2 on the rear. The Raptor kit, it has 4 of those shocks in total, so you have 2 in the front and 2 in the rear. So that's neat. I really think what we're going to end up doing on the channel is, for our collection purposes, is we're going to take this and we're going to add the suspension of this and the tires of this to this model, because if you look at the body size, they're actually really quite close. So I think once we build out a custom like off-road bumper, kind of like what we have here, it'll give it a little length on the front. That'll be really nice, and then we can really jack this thing up and put some of these big rims and tires on. Now with the Raptor, you are getting a much more detailed interior on the inside. With the Jeep, you just have these sticker pieces on those inverted fender flares. So, you know, a little more money is getting you a little more detail, also in a larger scale. You do have quite a bit of stickers that are used on this. Most of the Raptor paint jobs have a ton of graphics on the side, so I'm glad they went with more of the minimalistic look with the stickers than trying to lay, you know, just giant sheets of stickers on there. I really would have taken away from this build. But you do get some really nice detail with the flare here. This is a newer part, so this flare on the wheel well is very nice. You also get a very detailed front grille. I think these stickers, you know, normally I do not like stickers on larger, more intricate sets like this, but these stickers here, I really think they help the look of the front of the truck. So that's really nice. So yeah, for $100, I think you cannot go wrong with this. And for this monster here, I'm thinking about buying another one of these sets so I can build out the Defender, just to kind of compare both of them, because I think this is a really fantastic model. And I just, from what I've built off of this, most of the gear systems, suspension systems, you know, the axles, the engine, they're going to be very similar, I think, on this set. So I'd be curious to pick one of those up, build it out, and just see, you know, how they compare to each other. But for around $190 for this, if you're going to spend $190 on any kind of Lego, I would say this is what you need to buy versus that. This set right here for under $200, there isn't a Lego set, in my opinion, that has more value than this right here. The designer of this set also offers motorization instructions. So you take the Bluetooth hub, the 1 large motor for the steering, and the 2 extra large motors, one for the front drive, one for the rear drive, and you can hook all of that up. If you do have 42099, then you would essentially take the rims and tires and all of the motor stuff out of that, and you can make this RC, which is really what we wanted to do. However, we didn't have the 42099 set. We purchased these pieces individually. So to pick up those motors and controllers, it's about another $80 or so for us to do that. And that was the cheapest avenue that we could go. So that may be something that we do here on the channel in the future. But as of right now, we're just going to leave it in this setup. But I am very happy with this, blown away, and I think this is going to be a really fantastic display model in the Lego room. But that's going to do it for this video. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you did enjoy this, please smash that like button. It really helps us to get these videos out there. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Turn that bell notification on so you get more awesome content like this whenever we post. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.